Hello, and thank you for joining me today for the Delivering the LiquidSpace Experience training webinar. I'm excited to work with you today to talk about how you can provide the best experience possible for your LiquidSpace guests and members. So today I'm going to walk you through a process that is really as easy as 1, 2, 3. First, we'll talk about how to update your venue profile page and make sure that you're ready to launch. Secondly, we'll talk about updating your calendar and making sure that your real-time availability is posted at all times. And third, we'll talk about how to provide a great check-in and check-out experience on the day of arrival for your members and guests. Step 1 to providing the great experience that we're talking about today is making sure that you've defined your space. Here on the screen, you can see an example of a venue profile page. At the top, you have a place for a banner image as well as your logo and venue location. Scrolling down, you have your venue information. This is a great place for you to outline what your venue really provides. Additionally, you have a place for an image gallery and then details for each of the workspaces that you have available at your location. So you want to make sure that you have everything set up to make your venue the most attractive that it can be and make sure that users will select your venue over any others. So once you've set your venue up through the Share Your Space wizard, which you can find at the top of any LiquidSpace page, and click Share Your Space Now, this will take you through a quick 4-step process that will have you set up the basics of your venue, your location, basic images, and workspace information. So once you've gone through that process, you'll be ready to go ahead and finalize your list. In order to help members searching for your space find you and choose your space over any others that might be available, you want to make sure that you've presented yourself as accurately and completely as possible on this venue profile page. So how do you do that? Let's go over to our Manage Workspaces tab. To get here while logged into LiquidSpace, hover over your name at the top of the screen and click Manage Venue. This will bring you to the Venues I Manage screen. If you do have multiple locations or multiple venues that you manage, you can manage them all from a single login. So then go to the venue that you want to edit and click Manage Venue. This will bring you to the Venue Info tab. Under the Venue Info tab, you'll have 2 additional tab options, the Edit tab and the Images tab. Probably the most important thing that you can do to make sure that your venue profile page is looking its best is to make sure that you have clear and accurate pictures available. To edit your images, click on the Images tab. This will allow you to edit all of the images that we saw in the main part of your screen, so your gallery as well as your banner image and logo. On that Images tab, you'll see you have a quick and easy 1-button upload for your icons, your main image, as well as your cover image. Scrolling down to the bottom, you can upload any gallery images that you wish to have for your venue as well. Members will be able to scroll through those venue images, again, to get a really good idea what the experience will be like at your venue. The next thing you want to make sure that you do is update your venue description. To do that, we'll navigate back to the Edit tab and scroll down about halfway through the page. Down here, you'll see the description option. In here, you'll want to make sure that you really outline what your venue offers versus others. Do you have a convenient location, quick check-in, or concierge service available? You'll want to let them know here. This can also benefit your SEO, so you'll want to make sure to use words that are workspace and location related and not copied directly from your website. If we scroll all the way down to the bottom, this is where we'll want to ensure that you have the appropriate venue amenities listed. The amenities at this venue level should only be the ones that are available to anyone in your venue, so at the venue level. So if you have a public coffee pot or Wi-Fi available throughout the building, you can mark those as your venue amenities. If you have specific amenities that are only available in certain rooms, like a projector or a whiteboard, you'll want to set those up at the workspace level. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Additionally, if we scroll up just a touch, you can see in the venue settings area, we have some information regarding the venue, including your internet network and password, parking location and codes if necessary, as well as entry directions and entry codes. Anything marked as unlocked on check-in is information that will become available to a member as soon as they arrive and check into your location. So this makes it really easy for them to find that information when they arrive. So the more that you can fill out here and the more accurate that can be, the better experience your members can have. Additionally, at the venue level, you can set up your sales tags. If you wish to break out sales tax as a line item in your pricing, you'll want to make sure that you enter in the information that you need in this area here. You have three possible fields. The first is where you can enter in a tax percentage, so this is the tax rate that you need to charge in your region. If you do have multiple percentages that you need to charge, you want to aggregate them into this field and put the two percentages in there. If it's required that you charge any additional fixed tax, like $5 per transaction, you can key in that amount here as well. Finally, you can choose whether or not you want to apply the tax rate to discounts. Choosing yes in this scenario would allow you to apply sales tax to a discounted price. So if I had a coupon and I got 50% off, tax would be calculated at the discounted price. If I choose no, it will apply the sales tax to the list price. So even if I have a discount, my sales tax will still be applied to the full price of the room. You may not know what settings you need here, so you should definitely talk to your tax advisor for guidance. So now that you've set up your photos, venue description, amenities, and sales tax at the venue level, we'll want to make sure that we've done the same for everything at the workspace level. So if we scroll back up to the top of our page, we'll see the Workspaces tab. In here, you'll see each of the available workspaces that you have on your site. You can edit each one by clicking on the yellow pencil. Within the Workspace Edit page, you'll see you have the ability to edit your description. In here, you want to, again, be really specific to this workspace and let them know how many people can fit. Is it professional or casual, noisy or quiet? You'll want to make sure that you're specific and accurate so that people who are searching for space will really know if yours is the best to suit their needs. Additionally, you can upload an image of this space, which will be really important for determining if it'll be the right space for them. For pricing, you can choose to do hourly or day pass pricing. Day passes allow a single person to have access to a common workspace area, like a co-working space. Day passes allow venues to manage the number of people who may purchase a pass to communal seating in any given day. Hourly pricing, on the other hand, is for private workspaces like individual desks, offices, or meeting rooms where a specific workspace is being reserved by the hour. Hourly, half-day, and daily rates may apply to hourly workspaces, where only a daily rate applies to a day pass. You can also see to the right-hand side, if you do add tax, you can see what the price will be with tax as well. So if you did want a flat rate to be displayed, you could adjust your hourly pricing and see what the pricing would be with tax as well. The bottom section is where we have our workspace amenities. In here is where you want to make sure that you list the amenities that are specific to this workspace. The amenities that you list should be amenities that are only available with the cost of the room. If it doesn't say additional fee next to it, the assumption is that it's included with the price of the room. So if you do have additional amenities that do require an additional fee, you'll want to note that in your description and invite them to give you a call after booking to set up any of those additional amenities. And that's what you need to know for step 1, getting your venue profile page ready to go. So now let's talk about step 2, which is updating your calendar and making sure that you're ready for your real-time bookings. We'll head over to the Calendar tab to see how to do that. Perhaps the key to making the most out of LiquidSpace is using this great calendar tool to track your reservations for both external and internal bookings. Remember to keep your calendar and availability up to date to ensure that LiquidSpacers searching for space are able to know your availability accurately. And adding a meeting to your calendar is really easy. To add a meeting, select the day that you need to, and navigate to the space that you need to block. Click on the start time of your meeting and drag to the end time. This will bring up your reservation wizard. From here, if you need to adjust the time, you can do so, as well as the date. You'll see yourself as the organizer, and you can put in a title for the meeting. If there's any attendees that need to be invited to the meeting, you can type their emails in here, and they will receive an email invitation once the meeting is confirmed. You can add any additional notes or check any requested amenities for that booking. At the bottom, you'll see a breakdown of the cost details. If you're booking as a venue admin, you'll always see this venue build so that there will be no charge to your card to block off that space. If you go ahead and click complete, it will add that meeting to your calendar and show that time as unavailable to anyone searching through the website. Whenever someone makes a reservation at your workspace, you'll receive an email detailing that reservation, and the email will look like this. At the top, you'll see contact information for the meeting owner, including their name, phone number, email, and company. Toward the bottom, you'll see the date and time, as well as the duration of the reservation. Additionally, you'll be able to see any requested amenities so that you can have those prepared upon arrival. And at the very bottom of the email, you'll see how they've paid. You'll be able to see if they're a LiquidSpace paid member, which means that they'll be paying with their credit card through LiquidSpace and will pay you monthly for those transactions. Otherwise, you'll see that they are venue billed, which means that they're a member of your space and you'll need to bill them for this meeting. Most venues choose to use LiquidSpace as their primary calendar of record for their bookable meeting space. And this means that both internal members as well as external members searching for space all book through LiquidSpace. It's easy and it's seamless. And you can still provide great customer service for your members by booking on their behalf or allowing them to book on their own while they're on the road using the web or mobile app. If you did get a call from someone and you needed to book a meeting for them, you can click on the little icon up here in your member directory and you'll be able to view all of your members. From here, you could select the member that needed the space, select the date that they were looking for, and then book that space for them. You'll see they'll show as the organizer, and they'll receive any confirmation emails or information that is necessary for them. We also offer several integrations that can allow you to sync the LiquidSpace calendar with other third-party calendars, such as Google, Exchange, or Morningstar. To learn more about these integrations, you'll want to contact us at support@liquidspace.com. If you choose not to use LiquidSpace as your primary calendar or to implement an integration, then you must make sure that the LiquidSpace calendar is up to date at all times. This means that as you or your members book on another calendar, you must update the LiquidSpace calendar. LiquidSpace members looking for a workspace expect the time that they see in our application will be real-time and accurate. Each day, you can pull a list of reservations for that day or the next day to make sure that you're ready. You can either do this by viewing your calendar for today and seeing the reservations that you have on your calendar. And keep in mind as you're reviewing your calendar that any reservation with a credit card indicator in the top right corner indicates that this person has already paid for their reservation through LiquidSpace. Or, a little tip that I like to show is running a usage report. So if I were to come and run my usage report for tomorrow, you can see this will give me all in one place a quick and easy way to see who will be coming in that day. It will break it down for me by workspace. I can see who's coming in, the start and end time for that meeting, as well as any requested amenities so that I can have those ready. So if this is a way that you like to look at it, there's a little tip for you on how you can see everyone who will be coming in that day. You can pull this for the past or the future to see who's been there and who's coming back. Additionally, you'll receive a daily agenda email that will be emailed at the end of each day to the venue owner, as well as any designated notification email addresses. This daily agenda email will look a lot like this example here, and will include information regarding the time of the reservation, the member coming in, as well as the details about any requested amenities for their reservations. This email will be sent to anyone listed in your notifications list. If you're not sure who's set up there, you can go to your venue info tab, scroll down to the venue administration area, and you'll see anyone listed as the venue owner and listed within the notification emails will receive this confirmation each day. So once you've got your calendar updated and ready to go, you've completed step 2. And you're ready for step 3, preparing for an awesome day of arrival experience for your guests. There's 2 steps to this, the check-in and the check-out. For the check-in, you'll want to make sure that your workspace is ready and that the necessary amenities are prepared. Where possible, you want to greet your LiquidSpacers by name. To help ensure that you're ready when your guests arrive, you can opt in for 15-minute reminder email or text message notifications to you and your other administrators. To set this up, you'll want to navigate to your Venue Info tab and scroll again to the Venue Administration area. In here, you'll see a section entitled Guest Arrival Notifications. In here, you can enter in either an email address or a phone number, and a text message or an email reminder will be sent to that address 15 minutes before the reservation is scheduled to start. The reminder will look a lot like this and can help ensure that no matter where you or your staff may be prior to a reservation, that you're able to make sure that you're returned to the front desk and prepared to meet your guests as they arrive. You can use the check-in feature on the calendar to indicate their arrival. So let me go back to myself here. And what I can do is single click on the meeting and click check-in to indicate that they've arrived. That will add a checkbox to the top right-hand corner of the screen so I know that they are here and in their meeting. You can also encourage them to check in using the LiquidSpace app, which will give them the opportunity to tweet and share they're at your venue. It is recommended that you prepare handouts with Wi-Fi network and password information, or use personalized table tents to indicate that a space is reserved. You can contact LiquidSpace if you'd like to see some samples of these kinds of items. You do have the ability to edit reservations, so if someone needs to stay beyond the original reservation time, extensions can be processed through LiquidSpace. Simply single-click on the meeting and click Edit. This will give you the ability to adjust the end time of a meeting, to extend it. You can also adjust the start time or even the date if a member calls you ahead of time to adjust their meeting. Additionally, you can change the space as well. So if they've arrived and meeting space 3 won't suit their needs and meeting space 2 is available, you can go ahead and select to switch the meeting space. At this point, you'll have to determine if you'd like to keep them at the same rate for their existing meeting location or charge them for the new space. This may differ depending on whether you need to move them because you can't accommodate their previous reservation or because they've requested an upgrade. We do request that any time you process a change to a reservation that will result in an additional charge for a member, that you make sure that they're notified that that change will be made. And importantly, you want to make sure that their checkout experience is as good as the check-in experience. Always thank your LiquidSpacers for coming and encourage rebooking. You can use the check-out feature to indicate that they have left. Simply single-click on that meeting again and click Check Out. You'll then see a check-out icon to indicate that they are no longer occupying that space. If you provided any services beyond the included amenities in the space rental, please make sure that you collect payment directly from the member before they leave, as LiquidSpace won't be able to collect any additional payment once a reservation has been completed. So let's review. Do you think you're ready? Have you completed all 3 steps? Is your venue profile page updated with images, description, pricing, and amenities all accurately displayed? Is your calendar up to date and ready for real-time bookings? And are you and your staff ready for a great day of arrival experience? If you've answered yes, then you're ready to get started. If you're ready to get your workspace live, please contact your territory managers. If you're east of the Mississippi, you'll contact Jamie at liquidspace.com. And to the west, you'll want to contact Mike at liquidspace.com. If you need any additional assistance setting up your venue, or have any additional questions regarding integrations or any other settings, please contact us at support@liquidspace.com and we'll be happy to help you out. Thank you so much for joining me today, and hopefully now you're ready to provide the LiquidSpace experience.